Tonight on Season Pass.
Another week of high school football and volleyball in the books, and we have the highlights. Sterling City took on Borden County in a battle of top 5 powerhouses, and Wall hosted rival Mason. Highlights from Hawk Stadium coming your way. Central Volleyball also opened its season at home. Action from Babe Diedrichson Gym coming up as well. Buckle up and sit tight. Season Pass starts right now.
Season Pass is sponsored by Kent Elliott Roofing.
Welcome everyone to Season Pass, your one-stop shop for everything Concho Valley sports. I'm your host, Ryan Reynolds. As always, we have a ton of area action to cover tonight, from week 4 of the high school football season to district play in high school volleyball. We also have our top 5 plays of the week and our player of the week, so let's not waste any more time. Week 4 of the high school football season is in the books, and there were a ton of great matchups. One of the more notable ones in the Concho Valley, though, was out in Wall. The Hawks welcomed in their rival Mason. These two teams aren't very fond of each other. Wall snapped Mason's 40-game home winning streak last season, and in 2018, Mason beat Wall at Hawk Stadium. So, guys, who will take round 3? Mason still looking for their first win of the year. Wall trying to bounce back from last week's loss. First possession of the game for the Punchers. Matthew Kerr going up, and that's Gage Watson. What a catch. Mason strikes first, 7-0. Their second touchdown of the season. Can they pull off the upset on the road? Ensuing drive for Wall. Drew Morrison keeps it, finds some room, but he's dragged down at the 1. No fear, Hawk fans, though. That sets up this easy score. Morrison punches it in. They would miss the extra point. Mason on top, 7-6. The Hawks started to find a groove in the second quarter. Morrison again on the keeper. He uses his length to find the end zone. Hawks take a 14-6 lead. They run away with it. Wall wins 42-7. The Hawks improve to 3-1, while Mason falls to 0-4 for the first time since 1997. Lakeview on the road at Snyder. Both offenses struggled early to score. Snyder's Hunter Stewart with a big throw to Cameron Smith for a Tiger first down. Cameron Smith now with the QB sneak up the middle for a Tiger touchdown. 7-0. Snyder strikes first in the second quarter. The Chiefs will get the ball back, though, and march down the field, ending with a pass from Albert Rodriguez to Austin Bandy. That's 6 for Lakeview, 7-6 with minutes to go in the second quarter. The Tigers go for the field goal with 13 seconds left, but it's blocked by Adrian Mascaro. Snyder gets the win, though, 36-12. Lakeview may fall to 2-2. They'll host Brownfield on Friday. Undefeated Ballinger taking on Clyde late first quarter. Ballinger in the red zone. Carter Eric, he's been stellar for Ballinger this season. Rolls to his left, finds Weston Rolowitz. Touchdown. Bearcats up 7-0. Eric finished 7-14 for 107 yards. Second quarter, Clyde now in striking distance. Austin Hastings up the middle, comes out of the pile. That's a touchdown for Clyde. Bulldogs, they even it up at 7 apiece. And then right before halftime, Clyde trying to add another score. Dylan Newman running around trying to find someone in the end zone. He's eventually going to find someone on the opposing team. That's picked off by Tyler Vaughn. Ballinger wins a close one, 21-14. They improve to 4-0. Grape Creek trying to get a second straight win, hosting Coleman. Opening possession for Coleman, though, not a good start. The snap goes over the head of Corbin Rosales. The Blue Cats are forced to punt on 4th and, yes, 31. Could Grape Creek get anything going, though? Opening possession for the Eagles. Jorge Rodriguez loses the football in the scramble. Rylan Gentry jumps on it. Turnovers were a huge issue for Grape Creek last week against TLCA, and there's another fumble right there. Some offensive momentum for the Blue Cats, but facing a 4th and goal. Rosales' pass gets knocked down. It's turnover on downs. Scoring came in the second half. Coleman, they come away with it 24-8. TLCA on the road against Reagan County. Owls with a 8-0 lead early. TLCA punting. Looks rough for Reagan County at first, but nope. This is Christian Galindo. He takes it on a nice run, breaks a couple tackles, and makes a nice gain for the Owls. That sets up nice momentum for Reagan County. We're going to go ahead and go to the next play. The very next play, and watch this, Jacob Gallegos plays keeper. Looks like he'll score, but he loses the football on the 5-yard line. Christian Turner jumps on it in the end zone. Owls go up 14-0. Kind of a weird way to score a touchdown, but a touchdown nonetheless. Late in the first, Gallegos makes a quick pass to Isaac Perez. Reagan County goes up 20-0. The Owls would go for 2, but not get that. 34-0 Reagan County at the half. They win big, 61-0. TLCA falls to 0-4. How about those Ballinger Bearcats? They keep it rolling. Wall with a dominant win as well over Mason. They'll take on Midland Christian this week. Coming up on Season Pass, though, we have more action from the high school gridiron. Cristoval, El Dorado, Ozona, Menard. So many teams, very little time. All coming up. Stay with us.
Just like the cowboys who work the cattle from dawn till dark. Just like the farmers who plow the fields from sunup to sundown. Triple pane windows do the job around the clock without complaint. Window Depot is your full-time partner for windows and doors. Hard work driven, your hometown brand. Window Depot, corner of North Chadbourne and Loop 306.
Join us as we honor Hispanic heritage and celebrate the many contributions made throughout American history. Hispanic Heritage on KLST, October 2nd at 5 p.m. Sponsored by San Angelo ISD.
Your bank can be virtually any place you are. You can deposit checks from here, and you can see your transactions and check your balance from here, and pay bills from here. Because your bank isn't just one place. It's virtually any place you are. Just download and use the Chase mobile app. Visit chase.com/mobile.
Find your keys. Find your get up and go. Find pants that aren't sweats. Find your friends. Find your sense of wonder. Find the world is new again. At Chevy, we'd like to take you there. Get up to 15% of MSRP cash back on select 2020 Chevy models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available. See All American Chevrolet in San Angelo.
Hi, I'm Mike with MGB, Mike's Gold Buyers. Gold and silver prices are terrific, which means more money for your gold, silver, and diamonds. Come to MGB and you'll say,
I sold gold and I like Mike.
On Avenue N by Angelo State.
The Locker Room is back on Concho Valley homepage.
With high school football scores, highlights, and top stories available right from your computer.
Right at your fingertips.
The Locker Room. The Locker Room. Only on ConchoValleyHomepage.com.
Check it out today.
Welcome back to Season Pass. The Cristoval Cougars started their 2020 campaign with a tough loss to 5th-ranked Wink, but ever since then, the Cougars, they've settled down and they're starting to play the Cristoval football we've all grown to know. Cristoval's first home game hosting Roscoe. This one was all Cougars. First quarter, Cristoval up 14. Braden Wilcox fakes the handoff, keeps it, and you know he has the jets. Turns them on. And when that happens, no one can catch him. Cristoval takes a 21-0 lead. Still in the first. Roscoe backed up in his own end zone. The snap goes over the punter's head. The Cougars pounce on him for a safety. That made it 30-0. We're still in the first quarter, folks, and we're not even done. Wilcox heaves one up. Bo Jolly comes down with it and finds the end zone. The Cougars scored 39 points in the first. They easily take their homecoming game 64-6. El Dorado in 5th-ranked Wink. The Eagles trying to hand the Wildcats their first loss. How about some action on the opening kickoff? Cooper Metter fields it. We all know he's an athlete, gets to the sideline and turns on the Jets. Eagles take an early lead. What a way to start the game if you're El Dorado, especially at home against a tough opponent. Wink would respond, though. Cannon Gibson takes the QB keeper. He gets to the pylon, ruled down at the 1. But they would go ahead and punch that in. Hold on, though, because Cooper Metter wasn't done yet. Culver Rubiez deep to Metter. He turns on the Jets again. His second touchdown of the game. Eagles back on top. He's only a junior. How about another one, another Eagle touchdown? That's James Kimball. This one a rushing score. He finds 6. Wink would come back and make this a game. They stay undefeated. El Dorado, they fall 61-46. Out to Menard, the Yellow Jackets looking for their first win, taking on Ozona. And this thing got out of hand fast. First quarter, Jose Dominguez on the handoff. He's easily in. Ozona takes a 7-0 lead. Later, Lions up 13. Dominguez again, this time on the counter, weaving his way through traffic, finds the sideline, and he is gone. Beats everyone in a foot race. Ozona takes a commanding 19-0 lead as the Lions dominate this one. They blank Menard 46-0. Some other scores from around the area. Staying in District 14 2A Division II, Miles starting to pick up some steam. The Bulldogs down Monday 20-6 for their second straight win. Miles now 2-2 will host a tough Cross Plains team on Friday at 7:30 p.m. Junction, they're also rolling as of late. The Eagles picking up their third straight win, beating Heiko 39-10. Junction hosts winless Mason on Friday. Sonora falling to 0-4 after losing to Alpine in a close one, 7-0 the final. They'll host El Dorado on Friday. And then the Brady Bulldogs, they snap a 2-game losing streak, beating Dublin 38-24. Next up for them, head coach Jared Taylor and those Ozona Lions you just saw. Coming up on Season Pass, we jump to the wonderful world of six-man football. Sterling City and Borden County, that one was a thriller. Stay with us. We have the highlights. We'll be right back.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever. Step up to GMC and get $7,000 purchase cash on this 2020 Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab Texas Edition. That's an MSRP under $46,000. We are professional grade GMC.
A smile has the power to get you feeling all right. At Aspen Dental, we're making every day a little brighter with our Smile Wide, Smile Safe promise. We've got you covered in every way, giving deep cleaning a whole new meaning. And if you don't have insurance, we'll give you an extra safety net too, with a free new patient exam and x-rays. At Aspen Dental, we're making it all right to feel safe and get smiling. We promise. Call 1-800-ASPEN-DENTAL.
It's time. It's time for you to focus on your dreams. Our world is changing every day, but our commitment to you doesn't. Things that matter to you matter to us. Things like high academic standards, low tuition rate, transferable coursework, and flexible learning options. Howard College is committed to our students, regardless of where they are learning. Are you ready? We're ready for you.
It's time to get to Jim Bass Cars and Trucks for our September sale down. Along with our everyday low prices, we've added additional hail discounts on trucks to clear them out. You can get a brand new 2020 Ford F-150 Supercrew 4x4 for only $27,977. And we have 50 trucks at similar hail savings. It's our September sale down at Jim Bass Cars and Trucks, corner of Houston Hart and Arden Road, or shop 24/7 at bassbunch.com.
Welcome back, everyone. The six-man game of the week, if not the game of the week here in the Concho Valley, was number 5 Sterling City versus number 2 Borden County. Two perennial six-man powerhouses squaring off in a battle of top 5 teams, and this one had all the makings of being an instant classic. So let's find out. Sterling City trying to beat Borden County for the first time since 1979. First quarter, first Coyotes possession. Kai Edwards gets the pitch, rounds the corner, into the end zone. Borden County strikes first, 8-0. Next, Eagles possession and striking distance for Sterling City. Cross Caniddle finds Damian Calderon. That's a touchdown. Eagles trailed 8-6 after a blocked extra point. Later, after stopping the Coyotes offense, Caniddle takes the pitch, gets good blocking from Hudson Cox, and he is off to the races. He switched gears quick. Sterling City up 12-8. This game living up to the billing, folks. The Eagles were down with 30 seconds left and scored the go-ahead touchdown for a 62-58 win. Here's head coach Trey Sisko on the thrilling victory.
First of all, I mean, they're just a tremendous team and very well coached. And for us to get a win over a program and team like that is you know, a step in the right direction for us going forward and something to build on. And you know, having to come back at the end of the game and then, you know, taking care of business when it counted, and that's big for us. The May game was close. These tough games are something else, and doing wonders for us. I mean, it's something, we can build on and fix the things that we're doing wrong. So it's been awesome.
Bront taking on Grady first quarter. Grady threatening. Caden Hayes takes it in. That gives the Wildcats an 8-6 lead. Ensuing kickoff, though. Check this out. Grady going for the onside kick. That's scooped by Jet Jackson. He finds a hole and turns on those Jets. See you later. Bront retakes the lead 13-8. This thing was going back and forth for a bit. Bront back on offense. A mistake on the pitch. Isaiah Ontiveros scoops it, and that's 6 for Grady. The Wildcats back on top 14-13, and they would go on to win 50-19, the final score. Hunter Rogers and Eden visiting Garden City. The Bulldogs trying to snap a 2-game losing streak, but the Bearcats are no cakewalk. Hunter Rogers with a quick pass to Dylan Odom for an Eden touchdown. 6-0 Eden with the early lead, but Garden City responds. Logan Siedenberger with a touchdown pass to Mason Walker. That'll tie it up at 6. Garden City gets the ball back after a turnover on downs. It's Siedenberger, hands it off to Sebastian Balcarza. Check this out, scrambling all the way for a Garden City touchdown. Bearcats up 12-6, and Eden, they lose their third straight game, 77-54. Irion County taking on Grand Falls Royalty. The Hornets looking to improve to 4-0. Early second quarter, IC up 8. Riley Greider takes the pitch around the corner for the touchdown. Hornets take a 22-6 lead. How about some Hornets defense? Jade Martinez looking for the long ball downfield. Instead, it's picked off by Trevin Kofel. Great reading that ball. He breaks a couple tackles, cuts inside, and that is a touchdown, folks. Pick 6 for Irion County. They go up 30-6. And then right before half, Irion County in the red zone, and they turn it into more points. Another touchdown for Irion County. They reel off another big win. Hornets take it 52-6. Water Valley's first game of the season, it was no joke. Hosting #1 Westbrook at a Class 1A Division I. Second quarter, Westbrook already up 26-8. Hunter Rich back to pass, rolling around, throws a floater to Headley White. They extend their lead to 24. Last play of the half, Water Valley trying to add a score. Cannon Wise gets the toss, but is met in the backfield. 32-8 was the score at the half as Westbrook cruises 50-8. Taking one final look at the high school football scoreboard for Week 4. 10th ranked Blackwell bounces back against Moran 64-14. The 2-2 Hornets will travel to Brooksmith on Friday at 7:30. And Robert Lee, they're not having the best season so far. They're a young team though. The Steers losing to Hermley 55-8. Robert Lee, now 1-2 on the year, will host Rotan in Week 5. Week 4 of the football season had it all. Let's wind it all back in this week's Concho Valley Rewind.
I always like to stay inside the car. We can be loud and nobody tells us to be quiet. Nobody's judging you for what you order. You can get one of everything if you want.
When you're in the truck, it's judgment-free.
We all want to get back to the way things used to be. Going to concerts, cheering for our teams in a packed stadium, dancing the night away with our friends. But if we truly want things to go back to the way they were, we need everyone to come together. Wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. Together, we can beat this. Together, we'll get back to the way things used to be.
The Business Men's and Women's Bible Class wants to share the word with you. Join us on 960 KGKL AM Sundays at 10 a.m. and worship with us. The Business Men's and Women's Bible Class wants to share Jesus' love for you to help you feel more connected to God and fellow Christians. For over 50 years, the Business Men's and Women's Bible Class has been sharing the Word of God with San Angelo, and they invite you to share the Word and fellowship every Sunday on KGKL 960 AM at 10 a.m.
Find your keys. Find your get up and go. Find pants that aren't sweats. Find your friends. Find your sense of wonder. Find the world is new again. At Chevy, we'd like to take you there. Get up to 15% of MSRP cash back on select 2020 Chevy models. You may even shop online and take delivery at home where available. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
So you could have chocolate, you could have a marshmallow, you could have a graham cracker.
But they're just ingredients.
Yes, until you actually melt them together.
Turn up the heat.
They're not a s'more.
No.
This is a s'more.
Toasted s'more shake.
Welcome back. The Central volleyball team was eager to start its season last week after months of watching other people play volleyball, and they got their season started last week with a duel against Wiley and Brownwood. The first two matches for the Central Lady Cats. First up, they host Wiley. Slow start for Central in the first set. Ashton McMillan just tips it over. Lady Cats trail 21-12. Like I said, it was a slow start. McMillan denied at the net by Ashley Daniels. Wiley wins the first set 25-15. You know the Brett Bobcat is ready for a rebound set, and they kept it close. Central down one, not anymore. Cameron Daniels gets it to drop. She can't even believe it. That makes it 15 all, but Wiley was just dominant in this one. Another block, that one by Avery Wimberly. Central loses in straight sets. The Lady Cats honoring their 7 seniors ahead of their second match against Brownwood. And unlike the first match, they came out hot. Maya Moore with a little tap over. That puts Central ahead 19-13. Next serve, and how about some more Lady Cat points? Ashton McMillan provides the heat. That's out on a Lady Lion. Set point now. Great accuracy by Nadia Ferrero. Keeps it in bounds. Central takes the first set 25-16. Welcome back 6A competition. Babe Diedrichs and Jim was rocking. Lady Cats had to play catch up in the second set. Misdirection from Cameron Daniels. That emotion says it all. Welcome back Central volleyball. They sweep Brownwood in straight sets. Lakeview hosting Grape Creek for senior night as well. Maidens took the first set by 3. Second set, Lady Eagles in control 24-22. Michaela Wagner with a miss hit into the net. Match tied at 1 set apiece. Now in the third, Lady Eagles up 7-6. Kimberly Salisbury adds another point. Spike goes off a Maiden, but Lakeview would rally. Felicity Harris with a nice block gets it back and finishes it off with the kill. Maidens lead 17-15. Then a few plays later, Brandy Coward builds onto the lead with another misdirection. Lakeview wins the fourth set 25-10 in the match. The Miles Lady Bulldogs hosting the Bront Lady Longhorns. Set point in the first. Bront's Sage Busby sets up Keely Queen. She spots it perfectly. Bront takes set 1 25-19 into the second. Bront trying to close this out as well. Busby sets up Caitlin Powell in the back row. Look at that kill. That gives Bront the set 2 win, 25-14. Then in the third, Miles trying to fight back. Allie Kalina sets up Whitney Hoffman. She gets the kill. That ties the set at 6. This is how it would end. Caitlin Powell's serve. It's just going to skim the net and falls into Lady Bulldog territory. Bront sweeps Miles in straight sets. Bront then battled undefeated Very Best yesterday. First set, Bront on the attack, and that's Caitlin Powell. Hits it off a Lady Falcon. Then next serve, another great set by Sage Busby. Emily Jackson drops this one in for a Bront point, and they started the first set hot. But Very Best started to settle in. Great ball from Meredith Robles for the point. Drops that right by the back line. Very Best wins in 4 sets. Grape Creek hosting Fort Stockton. Pick it up at the end of the first set. Lady Eagles trailing by 3, attempting the late comeback. Marissa Josso's miss hit goes straight into the net. Lady Panthers take set 1 25-20. On to the second. Grape Creek down 9-3. They get in a groove here. Kelly Salisbury taps one over. Point Lady Eagles. A few plays later, Lady Panthers on the attack. The spike just out of Marissa Sanchez's reach. Fort Stockton up by 4. They go on to win in 4 sets as well. Straight sets, actually. I'm wrong. We love that. Hey, don't go away. Next on Season Pass, we have our top 5 plays of the week and our player of the week. We'll be right back.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever. Step up to GMC and get 7,000 purchase cash on this 2020 Sierra Light Duty Crew Cab Texas Edition. That's an MSRP under $46,000.
Visit Mitchell Buick GMC in San Angelo.
We're always moving. Scratch that. We're always moving forward. But forward can sometimes look a little backwards. Or like circles. Or like nothing at all. But we never stop. We never stop. Because life never stops.
Call Bowles Heating and Cooling, your authorized Trane dealer.
Welcome back. You've seen the highlights. Now it's time to decide this week's top 5 plays in the Concho Valley. Here they are. Nothing gets better than these. Starting with Lakeview taking on Grape Creek. Check out this net play by Felicity Harris. Gets the block, stays with it, follows it up with a kill. Spectacular awareness from her. Maidens get the win in 4 sets. Over to the gridiron for number 4, Ozona taking on Menard. And this is Jose Dominguez on the counter. Finds some holes, has running room, and shows off that speed. Look at him go. He finished with 164 yards on the ground, 5 total touchdowns. Ozona stomps Menard 46-0. Number 3, Mason at Wall. The Punchers offense struggling so far this season. They get 6 here. Matthew Kerr to Gage Watson. What a catch. Taking another look at it, though, in slow motion. It could be questionable if he actually caught it, but regardless, it's a touchdown. Mason, however, loses to Wall 42-7. Number 2, back to the hardwood. Central Volleyball happy to finally start its season, taking on Brownwood. Say hello to Cameron Daniels. Sweet misdirection. They're excited to be out there. Athletic play by Daniels. Central gets the win in straight sets. Which brings us to the top play in the Concho Valley. And you already know what it is. El Dorado hosting number 5 Wink. Opening kickoff, and this guy is a threat in all 3 phases of the game. Cooper Metter, the junior, weaving his way through traffic, takes it all the way back. Just one of his 4 touchdowns on the night. El Dorado would fall to Wink, though, 61-46. It's time now for our player of the week. Just like the top plays, it was hard to narrow this candidate down, and it is Cristobal senior quarterback and defensive back, Braden Wilcox. Talk about a stat stuffer from Wilcox. He helped Cristobal to a 64-6 win over Roscoe. 39 of those points coming in the first quarter. The senior completed 10 of 12 passes for 235 yards and 2 touchdowns. He also carried the ball 7 times for 105 yards and 4 more scores. On defense, yeah, he also plays defense. Don't forget about that. He recorded 2 interceptions and 4 tackles. What a game for Wilcox. What an outing for the now 3-1 Cristobal Cougars. Braden Wilcox, this week's player of the week.
Player of the Week is sponsored by Southwest Pools and Spas.
And that pretty much wraps up this episode of Season Pass. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. You can check all of our content at ConchoValleyHomepage.com. You can also follow us on Twitter at KLST Sports. You can tune into our Saturday high school football webcast at 2 p.m. across all of our Facebook pages as well. We'll be right back here next Sunday at 10:35. Good night, Concho Valley.
Closed captioning for the hearing impaired is sponsored by the Law Office of Rick DeHoyas.